Hello, everyone. I'm Chibuzo Wachuku. I suppose you've all heard of this Mississippi man whose remains were found scattered like a month after he was reported missing. For those of you that are not familiar, here's some background. In November 2022, the skeletal remains of Rasheem Carter from Fayette, Mississippi, were found in Taylorsville, Mississippi, a month after a friend who was supposed to give him a ride reported him missing. Now, his mother, Tiffany Carter, civil rights attorney Ben Crump, and attorney Carlos Moore said some things in response to the discovery and also in response to the authorities in Mississippi. I'm going to roll the clips now.
25-year-old Rasheem Carter of Fayette was contracted to work in Smith County last year. Carter went missing in October after texting his mother that his life was in danger.
He said, me and the owner of this company not seeing eye to eye, mama. His name, which I can't say at this time, but if anything happened to me, he's responsible for it. I'm too smart, mama. He got these guys wanting to kill me. And that's what he sent to me.
Attorneys say there was an attempt to use Carter's credit card in Taylorsville while he was missing. A month after his disappearance, some of his remains were found in Smith County.
His head was severed from his body. His vertebrae, his spinal cord, was in another spot they discovered away from his severed head. They have recently found remains that they believe are also Rasheem Carter.
The Mississippi State Medical Examiner's Office was not able to determine a cause of death because some of Carter's remains were in an advanced state of decomposition. Attorney Carlos Moore called it one of the most disturbing cases of his lifetime.
I've been a Mississippian for all 46 years of my life, and I've never heard of a crime this horrific in my life. I was not living during the time of Emmett Till. I heard about that and read about it in the history books, but I thought we had progressed in Mississippi.
The Smith County Sheriff's Office is leading the investigation, and the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation is assisting. But his family says more needs to be done, so attorneys sent a letter asking the U.S. Department of Justice to get involved.
We need the highest levels of law enforcement to administer justice for Rasheem Carter as if he was your child.
The Smith County Sheriff says he's waiting for the findings from search warrants to come back. He also says he welcomes the involvement of the Department of Justice.
What happened to Rasheem Carter was absolutely disturbing. The Sheriff's Office of Smith County had ruled out foul play, but after hearing the words that Tiffany Carter, the victim's mother, and Ben Crump, the civil rights attorney, said, which were conflicting, the sheriff's office then said that there was a possibility that Carter was killed. Tiffany Carter denied that her son ever had any mental illness history. And she believed what her son said and was also convinced that the authorities were lying. Attorney Crump denied that this was a natural cause. He also said that it looked like someone killed Carter. I definitely have to agree with these people. If Rasheem Carter had mental illness and his death was a natural curse, why did he work during his final days? This man, He worked not only to take care of his 7-year-old daughter, Callie, whom he's left behind now, but also to raise money to reopen his seafood restaurant business. It is convincing that the authorities in Mississippi are liars. I have known Mississippi for what it is. Here is a screenshot of a footage of Carter running in the woods. When I hear the word Mississippi, the first thing that comes to my mind is the Jim Crow garbage. That is what Mississippi is about. Attorney Carlos Moore said he thought Mississippi had progressed. You know what? I never thought it progressed. It is convincing that there are a lot of people over there whose minds are stuck back at the Jim Crow era. The races are still segregated. People are harmed for being blacks there. Now, about the authorities in Mississippi. If you are not part of the solution, then you are part of the problem. It is convincing that Rasheem Carter went to the police department in Taylorsville as his mother instructed him to do, and that the authorities dismissed him. How terrible. The authorities said that there was no foul play at first. They were denying it. Apparently, the authorities are covering it up. This is why the family and the two attorneys called for the United States Department of Justice. The authorities of Mississippi are crooked. They cannot be trusted. There are examples of why people ask for the police to be defunded. You see, there are a lot of cops around the country that are race soldiers. They would either kill people for being black or choose not to protect blacks or lie to arrest blacks. A lot of us blacks don't trust cops. I see why. I hope the family and the attorneys continue to fight for justice. Hopefully, whatever happens in the dark comes to light. Leave some comments. I would strongly appreciate you liking this video and subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching.